Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday, my dear Scorpios. Happy birthday to us. Count to 3. Make a wish with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy Scorpio season once more. And if today is indeed your birthday, happy birthday to you. And in the general sense, I hope you've had a fantastic one. If yours is upcoming like mine, for those of you who want to know, mine is November 19th. Happy birthday. Just in the general sense, I hope it is fantastic and that you are doing well and that you're feeling well and that you have some fantastic birthday energy. Yes? Welcome to your general overview, Scorpio. I hope you're well. I hope you are fabulous. We're going to start by pulling you an overview card, and then we will build your baseline. What is going on for the Scorpio collective, please? And for those of you wondering, it's a triple chocolate cake, honey. Nothing but the best. What's going on, please? Show me what I need to see, please, for the Scorpio collective. What is going on? This is a general overview. The energy should be good for the next several weeks, yeah? Show me. Show me what I need to see, please, for Scorpio. Show me what I need to see, please, for Scorpio. What is going on for the Scorpio collective, please? Financial and material changes. Something's going on. I can't say I'm terribly surprised. You know, you've been showing me that steadily for months now. Even if it's just the smallest piece of your financial world or material world, you've been showing me fluctuation, but more so upwards. Okay. Little things here and there that indicate many of you are in a space of trying to improve your finances, new work, career opportunities, new monetary gains. I've been saying that. It may not be the main show to the vast majority of your readings these past several months, but it's been there consistently. So, good on you. Good on you. Hopefully it's not in the negative. I have been seeing positive, but let's see. Let's see how that applies. Let's see what's going on. Oh dear. Honey, we can't disappoint the cross watchers though. We can't. We just can't. I gotta see some love stuff too. And I know you'll show me that. But it can't just all be about the money, honey. And Scorpio's like, actually, no. That's why, no, Christina, actually, we want to talk about money today. All right, cool. Let's see where your energy takes us, yes? Show me what I need to see, please. I'm just so terribly proud of us. Of course, you remain by far, as always, my largest and most supportive collective. I just can't imagine being anything other than a Scorpio. I'm so proud of us. We are intense. We're a little different. Sometimes we get a little weird. That's okay. That's okay. We got big love. We got big love. People may not necessarily understand it. But we do have big love, big ambition. Okay? Big intensity. I can't imagine, honey, and I don't think you can either, being any other way. So, let's get to it. What are we cooking? Show me. What's going on for Scorpio, please? What is going on for Scorpio, please? What's going on? What is going on, please, for Scorpio? I'm going to start off in the recent past. King of Pentacles, that's what I'm saying. Knight of Swords, you doing business, honey. 3 of Wands, that's the expectation right here. Okay, we're talking money, honey. Now, we're talking some money. It's about securities here. You're actively taking action. In fact, you anticipate it. This is planned. I'm looking at planned energy here. The anticipation here with the hope, the inclination, the intention of the ships on the horizon, it seems to be planned on your part. And that's what I say all the time. 3 of Wands is all well and good so long as you have reasonable hopes and expectations that ships are coming into port. Okay, otherwise hope's a great thing. I just dislike it when I see the 3 of Wands and we're just waiting there hoping something's going to show up one day without putting any work to it. That's just unreasonable hope, and that's how we set ourselves up for failure. We don't want to do this. King of Pentacles says, oh no, no. We're talking business today. We're talking resources, all right? We're talking head of household energy, production, personal financial wealth gain, stability, head of household. Yes? Yes, Knight of Swords, you're taking action, honey. We got action to back up the principle. Okay, so if somebody else busy, you're pulling in, and it's anticipatory. So this is looking like it happened fairly recently in the recent past. A lot of your energy was going towards work, goals, money, work, goal, money. Fine, cool. That's the idea. We want to change it. We want to change it for the positive, yes? Current, Four of Wands, relationship energy, Page of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. There's some sadness here in regards to a relationship energy. Not enough is being put into it. Let's just cut to that chase right now. Page of Pentacles is dead center reading. Small. Super tiny, super small. Okay. There is something here. Four of Wands is some sort of relationship energy. I never default to marriage. I need to see more surrounding cards before I'll call that. So let's just call Four of Wands relationship for right now. For right now, let's just get this out of the way. There is some disappointment energy regarding a particular relationship, or you're telling me now's not the time. I need to clarify. Some here has the possibility. It's in marked contrast to confidence, taking action. In this way, I have no confusion. My resources, my monetary gain, taking care of myself. Some of you have got back to your physical discipline as well. That's also the King, Queen of Pentacles. Excellent. All good stuff. Taking care of your household, your health, your personal physical health, and your resources. Cool. Then I've got something over here that suggests either A, okay, you don't feel like it's time to be in a relationship, that you can't put anything into it right now. You're still haunted by pain of the past. Five of Cups. Okay? Now, Five of Cups always tends to be more past-oriented. It is coming across as current, so something in your past heart space is still haunting you or affecting you to this day, so you cannot invest in a relationship, or there is something here that has a potential relationship value attached to it, but it's not taking off. The Page of Pentacles is too small, and it's causing the disappointment. Okay? This seems to be here as this is what's going on for you personally. But your focus energy is over here. Let's see that future orientation real quick. Four of Swords, rest. Ace of Cups, Page of Swords. You are resting your heart space personally. In the real world, your activity is on point. It has no confusion whatsoever. It's like I got a plan and I'm backing up the plan. Cool. Your emotional world is resting. It's looking like I don't have time to invest in a relationship, or I understand that something I'm in isn't taken off and it's a disappointment. It's just the energy's too small to sustain it. Again, that Page of Pentacles is very auspicious to me, as it is dead center reading. Okay. And the pages can only carry so much weight. The Four of Swords, this is rest, this is internal, this is quiet, this is private. I need some time to myself. I need to contemplate my heart space. With the Ace of Cups, I want my feelings to come from a good place, a good intention. I want to get my heart in order, is what you're telling me. Okay, so the imperative here today, I hate to disappoint anybody, but it doesn't seem to be love. Now, love is indeed a question for you, but it's more like... I need to probably show some more love to myself. Page of Swords. It's just something you started doing. More so in the future orientation. Okay. When you kind of calm down with the busyness and you're in your quiet zone, your quiet time, it's like I need to feel better about me. That kind of thing. Okay. Yeah, this is terribly curious, but it's not taking off. Whatever this is. So like I said, you're either one or two Scorpios. A, I'm not going to invest in any sort of relationship right now. I'm still in pain. Okay? Or the other one is, there was something here, Christina, but it's not shaping up. And I'm disappointed by it. Okay? We shall see. Let's start clarifying. I do know this. You busy. Okay, show me this King of Pentacles, please. Which one? Okay. Show me that King of Pentacles, please. Show me that King of Pentacles. Show me that King of Pentacles, please, for Scorpio. Show me. Yeah, I have to agree, honey. In the absence of being able to cultivate the relationship you want, or if you're still in pain from something else, you know, I have to agree with you in that going quiet and kind of resting your heart and allowing that to heal and just be calm is always a good thing for us. I never really recommend anybody just jump cups. We're not very good at it. We're not very good at it, of course, and let me point that out to you. For those of you who are not terribly familiar with tarot, Ace of Cups is our master symbol. Okay, we're not very good at just hopping around from cup to cup. We're not good at it. You know, you got to have rest in between those, and it's looking like you're resting intentionally, recovering from something that's still kind of fresh, or it still kind of haunts you. Either way, it's for your best, okay? And you know that. That's why you've gone inside, all right? It's like I need to get my cup in a better place before I start looking at other cups, you know? So I know that Page of Swords isn't terribly, you know, it's not mind-blowing, but the premise behind it makes perfect sense. All right, show me that King of Pentacles, please. Show me that King of Pentacles. Show me that King of Pentacles, please. You busy. But you anticipated, though. So it's not like a useless sort of busyness. It's, you anticipated it. You planned it. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. I got a plan. You know what I'm saying? And action. Show me that King of Pentacles, please. Nine of Pentacles. Honey, you working. You're working on your sense of freedom, your sense of self. This was a long time coming, and this is where you feel the most fluid, the easiest by far. This feels correct to you. You're like, you know what, my personal life might be crap, but this, and I don't mean it like that, have a laugh, funny. And the Scorpio I'm looking at says, yeah, I know, no, it actually is. Yeah, this is fine. This is great. I can look forward to this. No, Christina, just no. I just don't want to. I just don't want to right now. I understand. So the King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Temperance, you are literally working through in personal development. I love it. It looks good on you. Your energy looks fantastic. It is supporting you in terms of confidence. It's supporting you financially. It's supporting you in terms of your resources. Temperance is here. This was a long time coming. Many of you find relief in healing concepts in work. I know I do. This is a very, very common thing. When we can throw ourselves into work, a part of us can relax, do our thing, feel competent, feel good, build the experience, and find other ways to exert our energy that has nothing to do with love. And it gives us a form of healing in its own right. Like for many of you, you associate work with reprieve. Okay, like I can do my thing. I know what I'm doing here. This part of my life makes perfect sense. So you're patting your garden, Nine of Pentacles, beautiful energy, backed up with that King of Pentacles. So you are showing me solo energy. You're showing me independence. You're showing me I can stand on my own 2 feet. I can make my own coin. In fact, I've been doing it for a while. Temperance is here. You have a lovely sense of temperance, patient energy in building this part of your world. You're putting a lot of yourself into it. It means a lot to you. I see it. It's beautiful. I say rock on. Some of you might have some very strong Sag in your chart, in which case use it. They have that lovely sense of adventurous spirit, but it's also tempered here with that King of Pentacles. So over time, you have really managed to find your particular feng shui. You know what I'm saying? In this work endeavor, whatever it is you're doing, it feels good to you, natural to you, and you're acclimated to it. It's so beautiful. It's so wonderful. You let me know in the comments as you see fit what it is that you're doing, because you seem to be thriving. You really seem to be thriving. And this was planned, again. The heavy, strong elements here of planning, not being passive, in fact, being quite active. I have a plan, and that's it. I'm working towards it. Knight of Swords. I do like this. Show me that Knight of Swords, please. Show me that Knight of Swords, please. Show me that Knight of Swords. Show me that Knight of Swords. Now, I know what you're asking yourself. How much coffee did she have today? Well, to answer your question, a lot. So, Knight of Swords here. We have that 4 cups. Yeah, so when you're working like this, you're cutting through. Yes. No, 4 cups. I was reading that upside down. Yes, it was correct. 4 cups. So when you are like this, it really helps you cut through sense of loss and disappointment. Like you can't feel those feelings as much when you're doing your thing. It's a little rushed in there. And like I said, some of you might use work as a way to kind of not have to feel those feelings or work through them. Okay, what else, please? And there's that King of Pentacles again. So again, it tells me it feels good to you. You're working through something, and work helps you get through it. That's all I know. So there's a disappointment element in you, not once but twice. about something here or someone here relationship oriented that you're still kind of haunted by and or disappointed by. And when you ground yourself, when you take care of business, when you go into a place of resources, that area makes 100% sense to you. And temperance is here. So I'm telling you, I'm looking at a Scorpio, that when you are working, when you are occupied, it helps you work through the sadness and the disappointment. It keeps you from getting locked up here or locked in your heart space. It just helps you stabilize and ground. It gives you something. It's like, well, you know what? This might be crap, but I can do this. I can fix this. I can control this part. I may not be able to do shit about this, but I can do something about that. Okay. And there you go. Many of you are just taking up new forms of supplemental income, all new career tracks altogether. Some of you might have gone back to school. That's coming across for some of you. Absolutely. Congratulations on any new roles that you might have entered to in terms of upgrade in title or pay. That seems to be here as well, but I see many of you just doing your own thing and you're quite good at whatever that is. Very good. And like I said, it tempers you. It tempers you very well. You know? And literally as you work through your goals, it helps you kind of push past those feelings of disappointment. All right? The Three of Wands, the expectation, but again, it was anticipatory. This has been planned for a long time, so it's looking like whatever it is that you are currently engaging in, not only did you plan it, but it seems like it's helping you work through other shit too. Okay? That's like when I'm in my zone, Christina. When I'm in my zone, I'm doing my thing, I'm in control. My productive value goes way up, so it must be good for me. I agree with you. And whatever this is to you helps you work through some of those feelings that are lurking back there. Okay, literally temperance is here. So continue to activate in this world. Continue to give it your real world attention. That doesn't seem to be a problem for you at all. Show me that Three of Wands, please. Show me that Three of Wands. Show me that Three of Wands. Okay. Ten of Cups, the anticipation, the Five of Wands, some resistance here. Eight of Wands, okay. Okay, that's fine. Your energy is telling me I have to fight for this, but I expected it. You're communicating outward to multiple points of direction. You're so busy. You anticipated, though. You anticipated this. It's part of the work I'm seeing back here. You seem to be referring to multiple points of reference. A part of you still hopes for some sort of emotional balance, Ten of Cups, but you find that frustrating, Five of Wands. Okay. But Eight of Wands, the lines of communication are open. It's so multi-directional. I can't pin it down to one person. It seems like you're talking to multiple people. Okay. It seems related to your work endeavors. So it seems that the communication's just, it's active. Sometimes it frustrates you, but it comes from a good place with the Ten of Cups. Okay. I don't know if that's family and friends. It's looking like it's a network that spans outwards like this. In my eyes, it goes outward like that. Thing is, you expect it. You anticipate it. Not everyone agrees with what you do. I mean, haven't we all heard that? Not everyone agrees with what you do. Yet, nevertheless, right? Nevertheless, she persisted. Nevertheless, he persisted. And so you are. You know? Your communication in the real world is active. It's not passive. It does take direction, and it takes on multiple forms. Not everyone agrees with you. I see that. Is that your problem? Scorpio is going to do what Scorpio is going to do. But it does seem like you kind of knew that. You kind of knew that. It's like you know you're going to piss some people off along the way, but you're sticking true to your goals by hook or by crook, because your action's here. And it helps you work through some shit, so you're like, why would I stop? You're terribly busy. And it does look like you have multiple lines of communication going with several people. One of those people is part of your personal world that you feel frustration with. This could be anybody, family, friend, a significant other. But it's not just them. You're talking to many people as you do what you do and you work through your goals. One is a little bit more on the personal side to you that you associate with frustration. But for the most part, I see you keeping active, very active. And you pushing through. I got work to do. I got to push through this goal. I anticipate it. I planned it a long time ago. I got some other stuff I'm dealing with at the same time. But that does not deter me, and this is not going to stop me. You're not getting in your own way. You're most certainly not letting anyone else to get in your way either. So I know that there's some kickback here surrounding you, and it does look external as you communicate. Okay? And you're like, well, I kind of expected that. And yet, nevertheless, I am persisting. So there you go. I'm not getting too much else from that. I just know one of those cups out of that 10 is a little more personal to you, and it does frustrate you. And yet, regardless, you're still looking out at the horizon past that. I've got other goals in mind. Yes, you do. You anticipated it, and you've been planning for it. And there's something else in here you're recovering from the same time, and I have every reason to believe, Scorpio, that disappointment you're recovering from is part of the tension I'm feeling in here. They're not the only one in there. But it's kind of like, while I'm managing the communication, and while I'm managing my actions, and while I'm managing expectations, there's one more cup in here that's part of the process of recovery while you are working so intensely. Okay? They're a little bit more on the personal side. Okay. I'm sure I'll pick up on it here in a moment. But for the most part, congratulations. It's like nothing's stopping me. True. This is coming in at a good time. All this work, all this busyness, all this activity, which I had planned, your energy's telling me, is also help keeping me out of a particular situation that I understand is disappointing. Something like that. I can't. I'll get there. I'll get there. Let's do it. We're switching. Okay. Show me this Four of Wands, please. Show me that Four of Wands, please. Show me that Four of Wands. Show me that Four of Wands. You are talking to many people. Let me make that clear to you. You're talking to many people. You expect it. It's part of this back here. In developing your King of Pentacles status, your Nine of Pentacles status, time, it makes you feel good. It helps you forget about and work through your feelings sometimes with something over here. Just one of the many people you talk to that disappoints you. They're in that mix somewhere. Show me that Four of Wands, please. Show me that Four of Wands. 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 Show me that Four of Wands, please, for Scorpio. Three of Cups. The World. The Moon. Okay. Okie dokie. Well now. Thank you for being so blunt. Which we can be when we want to be. It's our two sides, isn't it? We're either terribly blunt or terribly elusive. We don't really go down that middle road, do we? It's that all or nothing thing. Well, here's what I'm actually thinking and feeling. Not at all. Okay, so we have the Four of Wands, the Three of Cups, the World, the Moon. There is a sort of relationship energy here that seems to be cycling. It's under the moon. It's kind of private energy to you. It's a little secretive. about a connection that's, well, it connects on the barest of levels, the Three of Cups. Connecting, reconnecting. Little points of celebration, okay? Little points of meeting that are on the more emotional level. There is some sort of loose structure here in that Four of Wands kind of relationship / connecting energy. It's terribly loose and undefined. That's why it's cycling. It's trying to come out of you under that moon. You take it to a private place, if not secretive, which we're kind of known for. We have our reasons. I want to see that Page of Pentacles real quick. That moon is terribly, terribly curious. You might have some strong Pisces in your chart. Could be connecting to one. That's not the point. Show me that Page of Pentacles, please. Show me that Page of Pentacles. Show me that Page of Pentacles. The smallest form of investment. Show me that Page of Pentacles, please, for Scorpio. One more. Show me that Page of Pentacles, please. Show me that Page of Pentacles, please. Nine of Cups. The Hermit. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. You, in the heart of things, want more and you can't get it. That's one of the things that you're coming to terms with. You want more in your Scorpio heart. You want more, but you can't seem to achieve it, not at this time. And that's one of the things you're coming to terms with. Okay, this person whom you connect with, and it kind of comes from a secret place in you that you don't want to fully address, okay, with the world here. Potentially opening it, most likely closing it. It starts out with a Page of Pentacles, right? But Dead Center reading automatically tells me that page is packing more. And so it is. We have here the Nine of Cups, the Hermit, the Ace of Pentacles. What starts out like this little thing, we would actually like it to be more like this. And you're kind of coming to gentle terms with it. The Hermit took a while for you to kind of come to terms with this. You would like to expand that page into something much larger and more substantial. In fact, it would make you happy to do so. With that Nine of Cups there, it'd make you very happy. And it comes from a safe place of, I know this pleases me. And I know this, and I'm coming to terms with it. What started out like this, Christina, I actually would like it to get here. I'm learning that. I'm admitting that. This little point of relationship connectivity here, that's your secret, huh? That's your secret that you're coming to terms with. I would like to give it more. I would like to be in a position to give it more. I would like a more substantial offer from them, or I want to make one. You know? We kind of wish it was bigger. We wish we could give more to it. This is something that's been gently pulling out of you. In terms of the moon, the secret energy, okay, the moonlight, the gentle waters of stuff we're not trying to deal with. So we kind of tuck it away nice and neat like under the moon, okay? And the world's trying to pull it out. Like, okay, Scorpio, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Okay? I know you're connecting with somebody. And it feels like it has some sort of relationship structure to it. And you do receive some level of pleasure from it. But it's very small. And there's a question here of Page of Pentacles at the heart of the reading. So unassuming. Little investment. We clarify that and boom, that little Page of Pentacles is packing the Nine of Cups, the Hermit, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. You have started to come to very gentle terms with the substantiality of the offer and what you would actually like. It's kind of a secret back here that this is what I'm working with. And I don't want any more than that. I don't want any more than that. Not true. You do. The Hermit is here, so I know the realization is legit. Okay? I know it's legit. The Hermit's here. He takes a while. It took you a while to come to terms with this. In other words, how much more you would like to receive as well as offer. That person whom you kind of loosely connect with. Secretly telling yourself that this is enough for you. It's not. Let's take a look at that Five of Cups, please. And it's another part of the disappointment. I'm saying that down here. It's no wonder then that in future, you know, you feel the need to kind of rest your heart space, your good intentions. Some of that Five of Cups, please. Yeah, I can see it took you a while to kind of come to terms with this. Some of that Five of Cups, please. Some of that Five of Cups, please. Whether or not you want something more from this person specifically, or in the sense, or the general sense of relationship, I don't know. Probably more in the general sense is that you want more from your relationships. Eight of Pentacles, you're working every time. When we look at the hard feelings, I see you defaulting back to work. Okay. Eight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, my. So that's why it took you so long to discover this. Told you. Part of it was planned, the other part is happening at the same time. You planned for some time to increase your wealth, your finances, your stability, your coin, your income, your sense of responsibility, household recognition. Okay. You had planned that for some time. And you do well, and you're doing very well under that plan. You are. What you didn't expect is that through the busyness of your energy, and real world efforts too, you're not half-assing anything, which is not something we do. You're not half-assing that. That's a real tangible goal to you that you can really wrap your hands around, and in a very realistic way. This is mine. I claim this shit. This is not passive at all. But what you didn't expect is that through all this busyness, you would start processing other feelings. Okay? I thought a little bit here, a little bit here, and now when you're showing me difficult feelings again, you default to work once more. Something in that success allowed you to kind of come to terms with this. This kind of connectivity, it's kind of loose. I don't know what its structure looks like. It's odd to me. Three of Cups over the Four of Wands. It's a little... It's some sort of basis for... I don't want to say small relationship, but that's how it's coming across. It's some sort of small, loosely defined relationship. Well, I know I've seen that for you before. It doesn't look solid in my eyes. It doesn't look solid in yours either. And that's one of the things you had to come to terms with. Under your moon energy. Like, this is enough for me. I'm good with that. The world is trying to claim your moon. It's like, okay, it's time to get in there and kind of stop being in denial. But what you find satisfying. Because you have success up here, so you know this satisfies you. But you're not experiencing the same success over here, and thus it does not satisfy you. So literally, as you continue to work, you're processing some background emotions at the same time. Every time I see a difficult emotion, you show me work. You're busy. I know you're busy. And it's that success I'm seeing for you that allows you to deal with this other thing. You're kind of showing me that my efforts creates a certain payout, right? My successful efforts equals a certain payout, and I love it. I like it. I love it. I want more of it. right? So it kind of drags you back to this point. Efforts should equal a certain payout, right? And that was a very gentle thing you had to conclude. Okay, maybe I'm not as satisfied with this that I told myself I was. Maybe I do want something larger. Okay? Yeah, I'm telling you, called it. Called it. Fucking called it. Fucking called it. There it is again. Through that loss. When you show me loss, disappointment, regret, how old it is, how fresh it is, I don't know. It looks concurrent. And I told you back here, I see you talking to multiple people. You anticipated that too. It's part of this process back here of working. It is. But one of those cups is a little more personal. But it's small. I can't pick up on it. Where is it? It's over here. It's some sort of small emotional relationship that you tell yourself you're satisfied with. Come to find out over time, okay, that's not true. You would actually like it to be much bigger than how it presents itself. You learn this the gentle way, through time, through the Hermit, who is a steady paced energy. He has his cons, but for the most part, I'm seeing him right now in his prose. And his prose says, Scorpio, we need to come to terms with this. You have learned, the Hermit's telling you what you've learned. The Hermit is literally telling you what you've learned. You see how when you put your work into something and your efforts into something, you get a successful payout? Scorpio, take a lesson. How is that applying to your love life, your emotional world? That's the kind of stuff we didn't want to look at under the moon. I'm trying to be gentle with you right now because this is a slow, dawning realization for you. And many of you are still working through it. Now, this does not have to be a significant other. It could be anyone whom you hold tension with. That you would like their support. That you would like to get more of their support. Much more substantiation than what you're receiving. I do feel, however, with that 3 cups and the 4 wands, that this is much more of a personal but small relationship. One that's terribly private to you. And you don't like looking at too hard. And now the Hermit's asking you to look at it. Look at what you've learned. What you put in is what you should get out, right? So this small relationship, Scorpio honey, is that good enough for you? Do you want something more substantial? Something that has a promise. Ace of Pentacles is the promise. It's the promise. Do you want more of the promise? You tell me it would be happy if you did. Can you give more of yourself to this? Can they give more of themselves to you? I don't know who this is. I just know they're in here with you. And they're terribly private to you. And then boom, over here through that 5 of Cups. Again, more loss, more sadness, more regret. Cups spilt. Cups not taken. Cups kicked over. Cups neglected. Cups that got spilt over time. Okay. 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. As, again, you go back to work, you literally work through your heart space again. And get reacquainted with your best intentions and your best cup. Your master symbols here twice. Is this what I really intend for myself? This part I did intend for myself. That was a no-brainer. I had planned that a long time ago. I even anticipated a little kickback. I'm not going to get the support from everybody. I don't care. That's not stopping me from doing my goals. I agree. There you are, brave face, facing the world. This is what I had planned. Come forth. I summon you. Through the eyes of your success, there is some sort of, I'm sorry I'm saying that, but there's some sort of small relationship here that makes you reflect on how it's not successful. And that you want something so much more bigger. Or that should have substantiated over time by now. very private to you. So you, over time, through the practice, through the dedication of your energy and your hard work, the Hermit is doing his job to show you the truth of the thing. You see this, Scorpio? Classic example of you get back what you put in. You've seen it for yourself, you have the testimony. Now let's apply that knowledge to this situation. The Hermit is not just about healing, guys. It comes from experience. That's why he's slow. He walks the trails of life at his own pace. So I know I can trust it. It just took you a long time to get there. I know you're busy, honey. And you're making mad coin. Congratulations to you. Again, it was planned. It was planned. That not so much. But that's okay. It's looking like it was an advantageous time. That as you threw your efforts into one thing, it helped bring to light the other thing. I told you there was one little cup in here that was floating around that you're frustrated by, but you communicate with. There they are. I said it's very private to you. Perhaps a secret. Secret connectivity. One that perhaps you're ashamed of, maybe? I don't know if it's that. But, and it's not a one-way street. Can't be. 3 cups and 4 wands suggests free will, so it's not just you. Right? No. For the 4 wands, you gotta have another person. So I know there's somebody else here that's contributing a kind of similar level. Whether or not they're satisfied with it, I could not say. I just know that for you, you're learning the slow way, but calm, gentle way, that perhaps it's not for you. Or that you indeed want more, if not with this person, but you want more from relationships, full stop. Okay? I don't quite know. It's not really about them. It's you, honey. Take what resonates, if it does not. Reverse energies, as replies. Just because it says Scorpio in the title doesn't mean it's for you. Collective readings being what they are. Portions may not resonate. Check here the placements, or I'll catch you in the next one. But this one, honestly, given our processes, our emotional loyalty, our diligence, our ambition, our drive, the willingness to take on a fight, even if it means pissing people off, if it means achieving our goals. That's kind of what we do. It's part of the ambitious package. Think of us as Slytherin. I guess you will. They say that about Slytherin. They get shit done. So I don't really think there's anything in here that I want you to necessarily be ashamed of. It's not like that. Just because you take it to a private place doesn't automatically mean it's bad. It's personal to you, and you're not the only one who contributes to it. It's a smallish relationship. So it's not just you. And that Page of Pentacles, when we clarify, it says, yes, I would like it to amplify. Christina, look, okay, I got it. I got it. The work I put into stuff, I get the payout. I got clear results for that are in the real world. I can look at it. I can tally it. And you got your calculators out. I made this much today. I made that. You see what I'm saying? You can tally the pentacle efforts, literally. And when you do, you feel so achieved. You feel so complete. You remember all your best. See what happens when I put my best intentions into something? I feel good. So the question goes back to, is this my best intentions? And your best intentions is actually, I'm actually not very satisfied with the smallish relationship, Christina. Maybe I thought it was, or I tricked myself into believing it. I'm actually not. I'm so much bigger than this. So you are. I'm a lot bigger than this. I've proven it. Yes, you have. I'm looking at a Scorpio you're settling for some sort, or you were, for a smallish relationship of some type, and it's not really what you want, but you had to learn that through this method back here. But congratulations to you in the general sense. So I don't want you to feel, we tend to be very emotionally loyal, honey. I don't want you to feel like whatever this is insignificant to you. Of course it's significant to you, otherwise I wouldn't be seeing it. I know that whoever represents this space with you is important to you. Okay. I got a little ping right here on that radar, and there it is. It says so small, so small. You're talking to multiple people, but there's someone in here who's a little more personal to you. It's them. No, I don't want you to... All connections are meant to teach us something. And the lessons aren't always obvious. It takes time. Okay? You showed me two of the biggest whoppers of healing. Temperance and Hermit. You're learning good things. Okay? You are learning good things. You have to trust that. The Four of Swords, and so you will go through a quiet phase relatively soon. Keeping yourself to yourself, more so on your personal emotional energy. The one that says good intentions. What am I learning here? What am I learning about my heart? And what it is that I want to experience. Which one, please? Four of Swords. Show me this Four of Swords, please. Show me this Four of Swords, please. Show me this Four of Swords. Show me this Four of Swords, please. Show me this Four of Swords. Okay. Nine of Pentacles just tried to fly out and right there again. Yeah, I know. I know you have a strong independent will. It's one of our trademarks. I know you're independent. I know you're capable. That you've made clear to me. Show me that Four of Swords, please. Show me that Four of Swords. Show me. Judgment. Six of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. You've yeah, okay. Don't fix what ain't broke. Alright, I hear you. This is why I use so many decks. By the way, just for this reason. There you are again. Oh, you are the busy bee, aren't you? Again, not surprised. Even in the smallest of moments in your various readings, the past several months, I've seen it consistently. Not surprised. But now it's looking like you're at the height of your material efforts. And it has been. You planned it. You're kicking ass. You're taking names. It's taken off. Whatever this is, it's taking off. Congratulations to you again. This was all planned. And this particular endeavor, whatever this is, it's multiple. It's multiple points of direction. I don't know, but you're doing well. Again, congratulations. It's just pointing out to you over and over again, you know what success is. The work you put in is the work you should be getting back, and so you are in fold. I don't know how many times over, but you are killing it, honey. You're killing it. Killing it. You're doing very well. You're taking care of yourself. Many of you are going to go through a place of personal retreat while you maintain busyness, and that's a judgment call on your part. It's you're being called forward in this particular direction of work. It is not incidental. Many of you are going to rest your personal energies in pursuit of whatever this is. You are supposed to do it. It's two parts. Judgment is choice and brought to you by. It's both. Life is always going to be both. You get to choose And sometimes things are presented to you because they were supposed to. It's a combination of both. You made the active choice to enter this. You seem to understand this is where you need to be. The calling literally feels correct to you. Judgment. 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. 4 of Swords is quiet. You're going to rest your personal energy and kind of dedicate your efforts towards that. Because that makes sense to you. That makes sense to you. It's almost feels like it was something you were stepped up and you were just born into. That you stepped into but were also born into at the same time. In other words, you found your path. Congratulations, many people do not. You chose it and it was... You chose it and it was chosen too. I mean, it was chosen, it's almost like it was chosen for you. But you stepped into it, you didn't have to. That's part of your choice. You know? People get inclinations to do things all the time, but they choose not to. It's like we put this skill in you for a reason, Scorpio. Will you use it? And you're telling me yes. Very much so. And as you stepping up to this skill, this way of life, this particular pathway and goals in your financial world, whatever, is pointing out to you over and over again, success, success, success. You get back what you put in, and you've put in a lot of work. And every time you do, you're happy to do so. It helps erase the pain and disappointment you're experiencing with someone else. The smallness of it. And again, it puts you in that place of reflection. Is this the maximum offer from this situation? And by the way, if it is that what I want? Because it seems to me I could be getting back so much more or doing so much more. Again, I get back what I put in. That applies to relationships too, right? Ding. You're right. You should be getting back what you put in. I want to see this Ace of Cups. It's here for you several times. Show me this Ace of Cups, please. Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. For some of you, there will be an upcoming offer to connect with this person again. Ace of Cups, please. It's just my job to report, honey. Ace of Cups. Show me that Ace of Cups, please. Show me that Ace of Cups. Show me that Ace of Cups, please, for Scorpio. Two of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. Okay, there's the expectation. Ah, that's brilliant. That's fine. I typically hate the 2 of Pentacles. I don't lie about that. I hate it. Delay tactics. I don't know. And people can live in I don't know for a long time. You don't want to. And I told you before, that's not who we are. We don't do well with it. Neither do you. That's the Scorpio I'm looking at. Good on you. I like your optimism. Now you just pulled 3 majors of healing. Yes. Keep going. Keep going. This, you say, I got, okay, my emotional world might be a little bit of a mess, Christina, but I got this part nailed down. In fact, it's so good, I got to keep going at it, and that's where I'm going to put my concentrated personal efforts. I'm going to kind of withdraw my heart space at this time because I understand it's not where I want it to be, at least not in connection with this person. It's vague, it's private to you, and I apologize for that. I'm trying to get more, but I can only get so much. I just know that you understand that it's the smallest relationship, and that you can only get so much from it by what you put into it, and they put into you as well. You seem to acknowledge that. You seem to be backing off of it. And as you continue to work through your literal goals in this life, your intentions, your Ace of Cups gets back on track every fucking time. Consistency, consistency. So you had to learn something the hard way, and it took some time. But every time you learned a particular lesson about this, it puts you back into a place of, okay, this is what I can do. This is what I'm competent at. This is what I'm good at. Watch me go, right? And then it puts your Ace of Cups in the correct position. It every time. Every time. You're telling me I'm well-intended, I got work to do, I'm making things happen. Yes, you are. And it's something that you stepped into if it wasn't built into you already. So again, good on you for following your life path. Again, that's more than what I can say for a lot of people. I see people pull up life path all the time. Resist it all the time. Why? Because it's hard. Scorpio I'm looking at is not terribly afraid of hard. I know I'm not. Hi. My name's Christina. If you're new. My Scorpio collective, for the most part, is used to me. Ace of Cups, again, there you are. Two of Pentacles, not my favorite. Still confused. Aha, Three of Wands. Where did we see Three of Wands? Back here, when you anticipated the work. You anticipated, again, and just in a different arena. Your Ace of Cups, you're applying the knowledge you're learning from the success back here to your good intentions, your heart space. Where am I coming from in love? Temperance. You know what? I did this. I can fix this too. That's why you went into a Four of Swords with the emphasis still being on your monetary world, your finances. So while you might have gone quiet in your personal life, okay, you understand it's just a matter of time before you get your heart space in terms of love correct. It's like I applied those principles back here, I can do it for this too. Because you're seeing it as a two-way street, right? If this kind of level of work and mastery of my craft and doing what I love puts me in a good space, then maybe my feelings, my personal feelings, through time and the expectation to fix it, I can feel good about my emotional world too. Particularly in regards into expectations, what I'm giving, what I'm receiving, what I'm contributing to, what I'm getting back. I don't want to press this point too hard. I'm just very proud of you. I am. Okay? You have the expectation that your Ace of Cups on the personal level, in terms of your love relationships, will get fixed in time. You do. You have that expectation. It looks like a reasonable one. Again, Temperance being here. Again, you might have some very heavy Sag in your chart. It's a reasonable and hopeful expectation. If I can feel good in this arena and have proof of my work, maybe one day my love life too. But for now, your efforts, well, it seems like you are quiet on the personal level, and so you are. Your real world efforts are still very loud, present, active, busy as hell. It's like it's just what you need to do. You understand that this level of success has put you into a place of literally feeling better about yourself, and you're seeing proof positive of good intentions equals, and good work efforts equals good results. We're trying to apply that to relationships. Page of Swords. Again, I don't want you to be deterred by that. This is stuff that you are still waking up to. This is going to be a process, as we've seen. Show me that Page of Swords, please. Show me that Page of Swords. Show me that Page of Swords. It's looking like your personal heart space in terms of love availability has been taken off the shelf. It has not been done unkindly. It's just like it's not accessible. It's not accessible at this time. I've got work to do in there. I understand that now. I understand that now. Show me that Page of Swords. Page of Swords, Page of Swords, Page... And people are going to say things, honey. I was like, oh, that Scorpio is so busy, they don't make any time for me. Well. You know, it's if the low level effort I think is here, that I suspect and believe and see is here, I don't think they're going to take it too hard, you know. To be honest with you, again, that's one of the things you're learning. Are you actually satisfied with this, Scorpio? Or if you're being honest with yourself, did you really want more from this? Is the smallest relationship that you're kind of quiet about, is that satisfying enough to you? Do you really think it's going to go somewhere? Do you really think you're going to get more from it? Do you really think you yourself can put more into it? Is this what you're willing to accept from relationships? And take them off the table. The Hermit wants to ask you, is this what you want from your relationships in general? When you know and you see for yourself proof in life that you're supposed to get back what you put in. You've learned that in spades, right? And you're like, maybe in my personal world, my emotional world, that'll catch up to me too. You anticipate it. It's like you were, I don't know about demanding it from yourself, but you are definitely looking at yourself saying, Scorpio, we need to work this shit out. Six of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, the Tower. Okay. Again, another aspect I've been seeing for you for the past several months. As your foundation continues to transform under your design, you have a stronger inclination to leave something behind. And you know what's funny is that it's pocket-sized. It's a pocket-sized smallest relationship, right? So I can just take it with me. I think you would take it with you if it meant more to you. You've kind of come to what looks like another conclusion, that you have to move forward, but also that means by default you have to move away. Six of Swords. Some of you, however, with the Tower and Ten of Pentacles being there, I cannot say that relocation isn't a possibility. There is a very strong possibility here with Six of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, and the Tower of relocation, particularly as your foundation gets bigger and stronger, right? I'm talking new home purchase, business relocation, you name it. For some of you, that's an absolute possibility, and you have begun to open your mind up towards that particular subject. And in the general sense, I'm saying for you, again, this kind of mental direction of, I do need to leave something behind because now my foundation has transformed quite strongly. Yeah. And it's like smallish, so it's not going to weigh you down, but that's the thing, honey. It's not weighing you down, this smallest relationship. It's not the emotional anchor that you need. If it was your emotional anchor, you'd give more of your energy to it. So that kind of tells me what you're not getting from it and what you're not able to give to it. When we don't have emotional anchors, we don't have emotional loyalty. When we don't have loyalty, we have no reason to stay. So even though it's like a pocket-sized relationship that you could take with you, and I'm sure you could. I'm sure you could take this with you and things would continue on as they are, and that's what the Hermit's asking you to look at. Does this really please you? This Page of Pentacles. When you in fact want it to be so much more. And you should. You clearly have a lot to offer. I've seen your Ace of Cups multiple times, and always in the context of, you know what? This helps me feel better about myself. This I can load completely with my best intentions and my best efforts, and I am rewarded. Thus, my cup stands up strong, tall, full. And that's why you continue to put your best energy and efforts into it, because you get the best energy and efforts back. This one little area that's very private to you does not feel the same. But you're resolved to work through it. It's kind of like, if I can get my best intentions in this, I can do it elsewhere too. But I need time, and I need to work through it, and I need to look to myself for those answers. Because you know what? I tried to pull off a Page of Pentacles for this thing, but as it turns out, I actually, through time and lessons learned, understand that I want so much more, and that I'm indeed worth a big offer. My life choices have taught me that, right? So again, once more, congratulations to you. But yes, some of you in the literal sense will be relocating. Business transfer, home upgrade, that kind of thing. I don't know. I just know that your foundation is solid by this point. It's extremely solid. I can't say I'm surprised. But there is a moving on aspect. I'm not trying to point fingers. What this person means to you, the extent of it, how far it goes, I don't know. I just know that to you, you told yourself for some time, this is good. I can accept this. It was under your moon. In other words, you didn't really agree with that. You knew it on some intuitive level. But it took other major successes in your life for you to understand what you put in is what you get back. And if you want for more, go for more. You have a lovely, I don't know who's crazy enough to stand in your way over here, but I don't know who's crazy enough to stand in your way. But you're also like, I don't care. I'm doing me. Yes, you are. But it's not in a mean way. It's not in a selfish way, honey. You had a goal. That was in the plan prior to this person. That's what's weird. It was in place before this person hit the scene, or you had any sort of small relationship with this person. It was already here for you. It was part your choice, and also what was innately built into you. You're just maximizing, utilizing your skills. That's all I'm saying. And then as you do this, it pulls you out of that lethargy and the disappointment of something else here. A small little cup that you're attached to. And it reminds you of reward and successes for a job well done. Okay, Queen of Cups. Two of Pentacles. There it is again. Heart space. The Knight of Wands. I know you get confused sometimes about the pull of you. Okay, the Queen of Cups, that's you. In the Two of Pentacles. Again, we don't do well with that. Here's the thing, honey. I want you to go with the energy. Try not to overthink your feelings. You have a natural passion in you with that Knight of Wands. You have natural energy. You have natural steam. I don't want you to get lost in translation of the Two of Pentacles. We don't do well there. And if that's the case sometimes where you find yourself overfeeling and overprocessing and overfeeling and overprocessing, honey, I just maybe use this with caution, but maybe ask first. Do first and ask questions later. Okay? I don't want you to sit there and it has not served you, and you have proof for yourself that when you act, you know what you're doing, and you have, you see, Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, there is some level of confusion, too much confusion surrounding someone specifically. Okay. Frustration, confusion, too much gaps in your knowledge, the resistance to the connectivity. So again, just because of all that confusion and the inability to act and all the blockage, your energy had to have some place to go. And so I see you activating it to the best of your abilities. A big part of this was already planned. It was already planned for you. But at the same time, it allowed you to look at a particular cup that you were associated with and make you realize the smallness of it. And honey, you're not in a position to do small. You're just not. You're not a small person. The Scorpio I'm looking at? No, you're not a small person. You're just... You know? Yeah, you could continue to carry this person around in your pocket. But you have to ask yourself if that's enough for you. I know they have a similar experience because you can't force a Four of Wands or a Three of Cups to happen of its own accord. So I know they're doing something similar. Okay. Ace of Wands, the Empress, Three of Cups. Okay. You are very productive, so I have every reason to believe the Empress is you. Coupled up with the Ace of Wands, your passion, your intensity, you feel good. There's a Three of Cups. I told you that already, didn't I? There's the upcoming connectivity with this person again. You are massively upgraded in your energy with the Empress and the Ace of Wands. You got a passion for life. You're highly productive. You found your thing. Right. Show me that Three of Cups, please. Show me that Three of Cups, please. Show me this Three of Cups, please. Show me that Three of Cups. Show me that Three of Cups, please. Seven of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Four of Swords. This is the person whom we secretly think about and contemplate on, so they're just telling me who this is. You already know who they are. Seven of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. This is the person who makes you kind of want to rest your emotional space. The one that we kind of have that kind of low, smallish, undefined, fuzzy sort of relationship with. That's personal and kind of secretive to you. You need to trust the process, that by example of you living your life, the same rules apply. You get back what you put in. Okay? Why you two have agreed to give each other smallish relationship energy, that's down to you two. I just know that for you, it's not the offer that you need or ultimately deserve. Okay? So yeah, can you continue to float this person around in that Three of Cups, Four of Wands way? You bet. Do you want to? That's up to you. It's a slow-going energy, and it's one that the one that crosses your mind and occasionally fills you with disappointment. You work through it in a very literal sense. In Four of Swords, there's a lot of quietness in between the connectivity points. It's another reason why it's smallish. Okay. Like I said, it's very loose connectivity. There is something trying to surround it that suggests relationship potential. And you know, honey, our Achilles heel is relationship potential. We are suckers for potential because we feel it intuitively. That doesn't mean it's proof. That's why I occasionally tell us, honey, it's about the proof, not the potential. We're suckers for potential. We can feel it in another person. We can feel it, the relationship potential, but that doesn't mean it meets the promise. Okay? Yes, you'll be connecting with them soon. Again, it looks like. But you have a magnificent glow around you. The Ace of Wands, the Empress. Again, I can't say I'm surprised. You are following your light pathway, your passion, your truth as you understand it. The Empress, highly productive. You are a terribly sensual creature. You are. It looks like you'll be connecting. Just Spirit wants you to know. I do see an element of you moving on, but it's still under Page of Swords. Okay. The idea is it is so small that you can carry it with you. Yes. And that means you get more of the same. So that's part of the lesson here. Smallness plus smallness just equals more smallness. It doesn't actually get bigger. You think it would, but it doesn't. Same of the same equals the same. But this, that you do give your energy to, pays you back in spades. So I know the Hermit's trying to give you a clear reflection point. Think about that, Scorpio. Think about that. I know there's some cross watchers screaming, well, Scorpio won't give me more. Okay, that's valid too. Reverse energies as it applies. I'm reading Scorpio today, and this Scorpio understands that that little page of pentacles, they actually want it to be so much more. They understand that there should be a stronger, more substantial offer for something that is going to, if it's going to call itself a relationship, it needs to call itself a relationship. You know, but yes, of course, reverse energies as it applies. Always. The Lovers, Knight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. There they are again, the Queen of Pentacles twice. Yeah. You have very strong desires and passions for this person. You do. Why else would you have accepted the smallness of it? More to the point, that's incredibly strong energy, yes. The Lovers, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. You have a very strong drive towards this passion, or person. Well, you have a lot of passion towards this person, as well as genuine feeling. You know then that yes, the offer should be more substantial. Okay, because your feelings for this person are much bigger than what you're allowed to express. Okay. In terms of connectivity, the 6th might be important. A couple of days from now, Knight of Wands tends to be fast. Okay. 6 might be important. I already said that. Yeah. What you actually ultimately do with them, I do not know. Some of you might just move away because you actually have to for the work and the foundation thing. It's looking like you are headed for some massive upgrades, but again, that's not a surprise to you. You've been working towards that this whole time. The 5th, the 6th, the 10th, 15th, 16th, the 21st. Okay? 3, 3rd, 13th, any variation of that. 8th, 18th. Yeah, these are just all rapid fire dates. I'm not seeing anything too cohesive in the fact that there is something coming up sooner rather than later. In terms of connecting with this person once more. Show me more about the foundation, possibly exiting, leaving, relocating. I don't quite know. Show me this, please. Show me this. You're taking action towards it now. It's happening now. Goodness me. The Knight of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. Again, when it comes to your workable energy, I gotta wrap this up. When it comes to your workable foundation energy, it's consistent. 100% consistent. This energy is not. It's too small to be consistent. What you do with it, I don't know. I know one of your options is to kind of gently leave it behind, 6 of Swords. But it's also so small, you could theoretically take it with you. You know? And things will kind of carry on as they are. Even though you know more effort equals greater output. We don't have more effort in here. You'd like there to be, but there isn't. It's just something for you to think about. I'm not saying anything definitive. But in terms of your work life, oh hell yes. There's definition written all over that, honey. There's definition written all over it. Let's see. 6 of Pentacles. I see you mostly developing it now. Your actions are happening now, and it's leading to your foundation now. I'm just seeing success for you. You seem to have an increase of busyness now, here in October. I don't know that you're going to be a millionaire, honey, but it's like, damn, Scorpio's working on it. You know, you're working on it. You're working. I mean, it's no joke. Okay. Oh, bingo, bango. Okay. You're going to have the solidity of the thing. Right now, you're actively working through this busy period. Pinnacle, 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 pinnacle. You know this is planned, right? It's not an accident at all. This is very much planned for you. You will reach what is, you understand, is the solid form of success by next Pisces season. In other words, your foundation set. Okay? By next Pisces season. So that's right after Aquarius. Late February to late June. No. Why the hell did I just say that? For some of you, next June will be important. That's why I said that. But for most of you, I'm seeing the solidity of your foundation, your success, possibly even more offers after that around Pisces season. So that is, let's try that again, shall we? Late February to late March. Okay? But yeah, wow. It's happening now. You're building it now. And you will know the fruit of the thing the next year. Whew. And again, I can't say that relocation is not a possibility. The 8th might be important to some of you. Of what month, I could not say. Okay, that's enough. That's enough, that's enough, that's enough, that's enough. It was interesting. I apologize for the vagueness of this. I prefer specificity, you know that. But if it applies to you, no. Yes. 'Tis the smallest relationship, and it's one that you could easily pack in your pocket no matter where you went. You could kind of keep doing that loose 3 cups, 4 wands thing, you know. The 7th might be important to some of you. A message is incoming. I've already seen that. But for some of you, it is specifically on the 7th. But yeah, there are messages here. I've already seen it from the mature man. This is either you or them. Number 5, Taurian energy, does not have to be. Number 7 is Cancerian energy. Again, does not have to be. But there will be a message from the mature man. That's either you or them. In regards to what, I don't know, but it's looking like it's more on the personal level. Number 32, despair. Coffin, 19. Okay, it feels like there is a hopeless situation here. You're here, coffin, that Scorpio energy. The 19th might be important. That's interesting. 32. It's despair. It feels like a hopeless situation from somebody's perspective, yes. Okay. You weren't showing me all of that, but from somebody's perspective, it does seem like a hopeless situation. One that has a one-way exit. It might be you saying your goodbyes or your farewells, I don't know. But somebody here is registering that message as it's a hopeless thing, and there's not to be done about it. Something like that. I don't know if yes? Really? Okay. Reconciliation? Yes, I already saw that 3 of Cups. The Spirit's just making it clear that you will be seeing them soon. Again, some sort of connectivity. Okay. It is safe for you to love, heart-to-heart conversation. Pay attention to the red flags. And finances and career, which is clearly your safe space, and it helps you work through things as we've discussed. Okay? Pay attention to the red flags, heart-to-heart conversation. So if you two are in the process or about to have a deep conversation, one that's based in reality, pay attention to the red flags. Be mindful of what you're saying. Be mindful of what they're saying. Are you speaking from an honest, sincere place? Or they? What is being said? What is not being said? What is being exchanged versus what is not being exchanged? Is this really a smallish relationship that I've just kind of settled for? And I know it should be bigger. I know there should be a larger offer on the table. We can only give each other so much. You know, did it really have any room to grow? Because maybe if I'm being honest with myself, I had wanted it to, but I know that it can't. And are they giving you anything real to work with, or is it just a bunch of vague responses? You know, that kind of thing. So please pay attention to the red flags in this conversation. There will be some red flags, things that make your eyebrow go up, like, you say that, but something like that. But yes, your focus obviously is finances and career. So we've seen it. But yes, there will be some sort of, or there's a cancellation. There was supposed to be a meeting and there's a cancellation. Shit, that's for some of you. Because they keep showing me connectivity. Heads up, Scorpio, heads up, heads up. One of those 3 cups type situations that you're used to with this person. You expected one and you received a message of concern and it got shut down. That's for somebody. Or it got canceled last minute. And it confirms it, I see. It confirms it. That's for some of you. And that just kind of confirms the situation. Well, one of those times we loosely meet, it got canceled again, or something came up again, or something like that, and like, oh shit. It is like that, isn't it? There's not as much substance to this. KH, small dog. Again, it's confirmation that you, your person, somebody has a small dog, terrier, chihuahua, you know, Yorkie, that kind of thing. Cat, highly intuitive. Yes, you are. Please listen to that. Some of you are cats, some of you are dogs. Yeah. Instinct versus intuition. Okay. Y, R, heart with the nurse's cap. I've been saying that more and more lately. Yes, you do need to heal your heart. You actively anticipate it and for you in future. And by the way, you also expect results. That's hilarious. You're looking at yourself, Scorpio. I expect you to heal your cup. Get on it. That's how it looks like to me. And I know we can be like that. Big star Aquarian energy. Hopes, dreams, wants, wishes, desires. I already see you fulfilling a big part of that on your pathway. Once more, congratulations. Big masculine glasses or just big glasses. Okay? All right, that's super, super, super duper enough. Okay, that's enough. That's more than enough to work with. We'll check up on you in a couple weeks. I don't know what the reading type will be then. You know, it's... I mean, I feel very compelled to tell you what you're experiencing, given the situation, is normal. I'm glad to see you working through it. I'm glad that you have a point of reflection to carry you home on the concept. What you do with it is ultimately up to you. I just know that you are deciding in your favor, not them, in terms of this is what's best for me. There's some shit I need to work out in my own cup, and I intend to do that. You know? I know it should be more than what it is. That's not happening. So I need to learn some shit about me. Right? I agree. I do. And you have a very excellent perspective of work and reward to reflect upon it by. I put a lot of myself into this and I'm getting back from it. We don't put too much into this, so we're not getting much back from it. That's enough. As always, it's a pleasure to read for you. We had some lovely elements in here. We had some hard ones. But it looks like ones that you are capable of handling. You're a very competent person, so trust that. But overall, in the general sense, congratulations to you on following your dreams, working towards them with diligence. It's paying off. I do see you being quite successful. Very. Good luck to you. You put in the comments as you see fit, and once more, happy birthday, Scorpio. Take care. Be well.